Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning episode of Toothy Trivia. I'm your host, Emma. Go ahead and get your toothbrush ready. Now it's time to make brushing your teeth for 2 minutes fun and easy. Are you ready? Let's go! Today's trivia theme is clocks. Until 1656, clocks were not able to sync up with the actual time of day and were off by about 15 minutes on any given day. With the invention of the pendulum clock, however, that time was reduced to only 15 seconds a day. An institute in Colorado created a clock so accurate it won't lose or gain a second in 20 million years. This is the clock used for internet time. Two scientists proved a theory called the dilation by flying around the world, east and west, carrying 4 synchronized atomic clocks. After landing, they compared them to atomic clocks they'd left on the ground and found that their clocks were no longer in sync. The famous clock tower in London is known to many tourists as Big Ben, but the Big Ben is actually the name of the largest of the 5 bells which hang within the clock, and not the name of the clock itself. Speaking of that clock, pennies are used to adjust its time. A single penny can change the pendulum's center of mass and alter the time by 0.4 of a second per day. Artist Søren Els Wilhelmsen designed a clock that knits a scarf every year. For those who have trouble sleeping, researchers say that 1 week of camping without electronics resets our biological body clock and synchronizes our hormones with sunrise and sunset. I know a lot of people who would choose electronics over sleep. The term o'clock is a contraction of the phrase stroke of the clock and comes from 15th century references to medieval mechanical clocks. Clockwise and counterclockwise were originally called sunwise and widdershins before clocks were common. We should all take a moment to thank clocks for helping us get away from using such weird words. When you look at a clock and the second hand seems to freeze for a moment, your brain is actually generating a false memory, and your perception of time stretches slightly backward. This effect is called chronostasis. Crazy, huh? And you're done. Weren't those 2 minutes easy? If you like these episodes, be sure to tell your parents and dentists to subscribe to Toothy Trivia on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. We can also be found as Toothy Trivia on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.